EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Hoosier State, where Colts fans rise to their feet with the striking of the anvil as it is time for football here at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indy. Today it's an intra-division matchup in the AFC South, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
Set to kick off.
Here's Michael Badgley now to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And we've seen the flashes throughout his 4 years in the league, but he's coming off an injury-riddled season where he only played 10 games. Has to eliminate the costly turnovers at 52 in 4 seasons, and he's hoping the new coach, Liam Cohen, can unlock his untapped potential, and it has to happen right now.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Lisa 24.
Lawrence will throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Well, you want to make sure that on an opening drive, that you at least stay out there for a while and get into the flow of the game. A 3 and out would have been problematic, but that's a good throw there to ensure they get another set of downs.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get him done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Got a man, that's Hunter. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
And he gets a clean slate and a competition in his new spot in Indianapolis. Obviously trying to eliminate some bad habits he picked up in New York. But after a brief pit stop in Minnesota, this gives him a chance to continue the trend of veteran quarterbacks who have a chance to excel with a fresh start and a new team.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing Jones. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Jones. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
To throw again on 2nd down, Jones. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready up.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Jones. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And Pittman going to have a Colts 1st down as he'll get this down to the 36. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Here we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll try, and he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. This from 44 yards out, left hash. Badgley's kick is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
After the made field goal, Badgley back out there for the kickoff. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Jags going to go on offense now late in this 1st half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Hey, let's go. Hey.
Here's Lawrence. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line.
It's 2nd down.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hey, danger.
Washington in motion left. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hanson with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to our studios in Orlando. Scott Hanson with you, and we'll keep it brief because the scoring has been brief. Just one field goal as we play on 3-0. I was promised there'd be touchdowns, so let's find out if we could get one in the third quarter. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Just one field goal and a tightly played first half as we resume action here in quarter number 3. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. This one finds Pierce on the out route. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Again, he'll drop the throw. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Now Lawrence. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Chad Muma. And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps, to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he will be taken down, and a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Come on, set. 60.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Taylor will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Colts will add to their fourth quarter lead. Well, we lasted all the way to the fourth quarter without a touchdown being on the board, but here a key one to extend the lead.
Definitely, and I really doubt, though, that that's going to open the floodgates. What do you think, partner?
No, not the way that we've seen these defenses play.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They've been rock solid, but we had to know that sooner or later, someone had to surrender a touchdown, and it happened right there.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
Mike Badgley set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Here's a 2nd and 7.
To number 7, Brian Thomas Jr. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Lawrence to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the defense says they have it. They do. 1 play into the ball game, an early turnover.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They sit in a good spot, having the ball back after the fumble recovery and up 2 scores in the 4th quarter.
Ready.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Following the fumble recovery, Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go.
On the counter, it's Taylor. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
At the 39-yard line.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Here we go, set.
Off the play fake. Jones. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars. Down 10-0. A minute 54 on the clock. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot.
Silver.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Screenplay. Here's Etienne. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Johnny Munn, 63 yards. And the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to finish this one off.
Cougar 19. Go.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros. Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story in this ball game, but hey, they got enough points to get the job done, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. In such a low-scoring game, it completely changes everything you had planned to do out there. Fortunately for them, they got just enough scoring to bring home the win, and in this type of a game, to play their defense, that became one of their biggest keys.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Colts are